children running around in the background, dogs chewing,
It's crazy.
It's crazy stuff.
It's day 52.
Okay, so we're going to talk about lifting.
You're just standing there.
Anyway, we're going to talk about lifting.
Yeah. Well, you're going to talk about it because I don't do it.
Well, you don't do it. You should. We tried one. I'm going to explain. We tried once with her. I'm going to explain why. It was bad. You were going to hurt yourself.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Okay, anyway. So I've had a long past with lifting over the last, I would say, 8 years or so. And no, more than that. Almost 10 years now. And I started lifting 2010, somewhere around there. I was doing P90, P90X, that type of stuff.
Two runners stance, up to warrior 1, warrior 2, reverse warrior. Now reach under your hand, under your thigh, grab your hand with your other hand. We don't know what this does, but it hurts.
And then I found a program called Strong Lifts, 5x5 is what it was called. And I really liked the idea of it. I actually built my own power rack out of wood. I'll have to show a picture. This is where I found a picture of to pop up. But I built my own power rack, and really went to town. And actually, the first time I got up to about 370 pounds and squatting 370 pounds, I was deadlifting almost 400. And then I hurt myself, unfortunately.
You did hurt your back.
Yeah, hurt my back. And so I had to quit for a little bit. And so every time you quit, you kind of deload weight and go back. So I've gone back and forth. And so anyways, I guess I started lifting again. It's one of my favorite things to do. I really enjoy it. It's always a challenge though when you stop lifting, because for so long, then you have to I deload everything. I start with an empty bar and work my way up. I had 5 pounds workout.
Do you feel small and defeated?
I don't, actually. It's like a nice little, like starting at the bottom of the mountain again, right? And
okay.
so the program I use is called Strong Lifts 5x5, and what it is it's an alternating workout. So 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays when I lift. Mm-hmm. Like we talked about yesterday, I coordinate those with carb days.
Right.
And then, so basically the way it works is you squat every day. So I'm squatting heavy squats every day. And then I alternate bench press and barbell row on one day. And then the next day I'll do overhead press and deadlifts.
Okay.
And I do that. And basically what you do is you add 5 pounds every time that you work out. Nice. Until you can't lift it.
You can't do it anymore.
Until you can't do it anymore. And then you keep trying that. If you fail 3 workouts in a row, then you take 20% of the weight off and work your way back up again. Nice. It's a really simple program and it works really well. You'll get up to 200 pounds in a month and a half. It doesn't seem like that you could, but it doesn't take very long to get up there.
No, I know you can. You're strong.
I really enjoy it. It's one of the few exercises that I truly enjoy.
You're not into yoga.
If you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain.
And then on my high carb days, after I lift in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I'll do some kind of body weight training as well. So my Monday, Wednesday, Friday are strength days. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, I walk an hour and a half every day on those days. So, and then whatever, if I'm working out in the yard or whatever. But so that's my exercise routine. I don't know.
Why could you not teach me your ways?
So she's very strong. Like I'm gonna give her that. She's very strong. And I thought, okay, so let's get her lifting and work that core and all that other fun stuff. And so she did pretty good with squats and she was fine. And then we went to go do deadlifts. And so for those of you who don't know what a deadlift is, you start with the bar on the ground, and then you bend over and bend your knees, and you're supposed to lift your knee, your legs, and your body all at the same time. So you're really not lifting with your back, you're lifting with your legs, right, and you're holding the weight with the back. You don't want to lift with your back because that's how you hurt yourself. Mm-hmm. So Ashley is also, not only is she strong, she's also very flexible. And so she would bend
like
over
with my body, not
Yes.
like I'm not flexible.
Oh,
as
she's
a
not
person.
personally flexible.
No.
No. So what she would do with the deadlift is she would bend over, and then before she even started to lift, she would straighten her legs and then pull up on the bar. I'm like, oh my god, you're gonna kill your
You
back.
freaked out at me.
Because
freaked out.
and again, for those of you who don't lift, everything is about form. Like you have to get the
I
form
know.
right, and that's how you don't get yourself hurt. And when you
I
start,
know.
that's every time I've hurt myself, it's because I've messed around with the form.
You effed around and found
After
out.
I found out. But anyways, so that was the last time that we lifted together, and unfortunately, and
Well, since we're talking about workout routines, I will say that I am doing a little bit of the carb cycling, sort of. I'm kind of like easing my way into it. I'm doing more of a three days of low carb and then 1 day of higher carb. So because I'm wanting to focus on working out like high intensity workouts, which is what you're supposed to do, like you said, having those around the carb days. So I really don't, those are not my favorite. Although I found a good routine that I liked, that was the HIIT, and so I am doing those, but I'm only doing that 3 days a week. And then the rest of the time I'm walking or doing a much nicer like yoga routine or something, something calm. Because we're different, because we said this yesterday, I think, that you're a man, I'm a woman, and we're gonna work out differently, eat differently, and everybody does that. Not all men eat the same way, not all women eat the same way. So but yeah, I think the exercise part, you lifting again, it's so nice to see you do that, because I know how happy it makes you, and you haven't, and it's automatic with Chris. I don't know if this is the way for all men. I feel like it is. That's why we want to smack you guys. They I work out for 3 weeks, really, really intense. I lose like a pound, and he's gonna work out. It's like 10 pounds tomorrow, probably. It's really annoying. But I don't know. Do I have something else to say about that? I can't remember.
that's it.
Is that it?
I think so.
Okay. I'm too flexible, and you love lifting.
Yeah. Oh, well, we could talk real quick about that then. I mean, and just when you thought you were gone. So with lifting, flexibility is good. Too much flexibility is not. So you need to be able. If you're too flexible, you can really hurt yourself, because again, the form is very important. So the more flexible you are, the more you really have to watch your form. But I'd say the same goes if you're completely unflexible. You want to kind of loosen up a little bit. Maybe after. I would not loosen up before. I would stretch after.
Do you stretch?
After. I don't stretch after. I should probably. What a lot of lifters will do is on off days they'll work on mobility more than stretching, and that's a lot with a foam roller.
You love your foam.
Yeah, and you can work your legs and your hips on the foam roller.
It hurts though.
It does hurt a lot, actually.
I'm not into it, but
It's-
you loved it.
it hurts
The
so good.
Hurts so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good.
The one time that we did it together,
Yeah.
you were like all about it. I'm like,
It
this
hurts.
is-
It hurts, but it hurts so
This
good.
is the worst thing ever. So we're feeling very athletic this week, I guess.
Yes.
Very exciting.
So that's it.
I think that's it. It's time to go to bed.
Time to go
It's
to
like
bed.
8:30, so I'm going to bed.
All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.